What is the difference between a goal-focused business owner and an inspired action taker? Well, there's a huge difference, and the main one is the income. So if you are a goal-focused driven person, chances are you're already doing quite well. You are gearing toward the numbers, you're looking at the financials, and you are trying to make those sales that will bring in the money, right? If you are an inspired action taker, I'm going to guess it's been a bit of a challenge to get your business off the ground. And here's why. Because goal-focused people are numbers people. They love to set a goal and they love to achieve it, and in doing so, continue to build that business. If you are not that way, you are in the right place today. I'm Jennifer Maxwell, and I'm a clarity coach, and I help inspired, heart-centered entrepreneurs go from scattered with so many ideas into aligned action so that you can build a business that you love and that actually brings you income. So let's talk about the difference. We know what goal-focused entrepreneurs look like. They meet their targets, they are running hard, they are the hustlers and the grinders, and they love that. But if that is not you, I'm going to guess you had a hard time finding a coach that's been able to really support the way you do things while still helping you reach your goals. Because let's just be honest, having a goal or a place to get to is how you are going to actually monetize your business. But let's just talk the truth here. It doesn't interest you, right? I know, because this is me. I am not driven to, get X number of, YouTube subscribers or hit a certain number on Instagram. I wake up inspired with these amazing ideas that I know are valuable, that I want to share with my people. And what happens is this treadmill type approach to business where we just never gain traction. So how do we solve that? Well, there are a couple of ways. The reality is that we cannot set goals that simply have a number attached to them. Unlike my husband or any other driving type personality, he gets up every day, he is looking for a certain number on the scale, and he will do everything in his power that day to walk X amount of kilometers, to eat X amount of meals or not meals. If he's doing some sort of intermittent fasting, he has got a goal to reach that number. For me, I want to get up every day and feel energized and feel like I want to fit into my jeans and not watch the scale go up. So very, very different. Now, the same is true for your business. So there are some strategic things that you need to look at. For an inspired action taker, it is very difficult to accomplish any long-range goals, because we don't really care about long range. We care about right now, what's inspiring us and how can we help people in the now. So this is the constant challenge with trying to actually grow something and monetize it. What happens is we tend to follow these gurus out there, which, might I remind you, are nothing like us. They're numbers people. And so when you get into their high ticket courses, they're saying, okay, now you got to DM 40 people a day. And it's like not even what you want to do, like at all. And so typically what happens is you spend all your money, you don't get any results, and you're back where you were before. So this is what we're trying to break the cycle of by looking at who you are naturally, where your strengths lie, and where you should continue to invest so that you can actually get some outcomes. What you're looking to do is bring things into your life that are working in the background for you, because the ultimate goal is this. It's probably freedom to get up and have that mental space, to not feel tied to a schedule that you maybe don't want to do anymore, and have the ability to just create. And that is what the inspired entrepreneur really works for. It isn't to hit a number. And while we all kind of imagine, yeah, I want to be a multi-millionaire, getting there is very difficult for this reason, because we have such inspiration every day that we need to find ways to work inside that inspiration or work inside that structure and find things that we can produce once and then reap the benefit over and over and over again. This is not new, right? That's why you create a YouTube channel. That's why you create perhaps a book that you sell. To lean on the ways you're already built, to drill down into the end result, which is not being a multimillionaire, although that's a number and that you kind of want that, but to create a lifestyle that allows you freedom of expression, freedom of time, the idea that if you wake up and you feel inspired over a new thought, that you have the space to actually create some content around that. And that's really what the entire idea of being an entrepreneur is all about. It's about having that freedom. So I'm just going to encourage you today to kind of rotate the kaleidoscope just a little bit and try to look at it from a different perspective. We cannot run toward numbers. I mean, we can, but chances are it hasn't been successful for you. It's not a successful track path for me. I have to run toward building a life of freedom and flexibility to allow room for that inspiration. So in order to do that, I need to have enough ongoing income that I can continue to add to leave that space open for the creativity, for that inspired action, so that I can continue to grow my income and have a business I love. So I hope that this has just opened up your mind a little bit to consider what's possible for your business, and that it is possible. We just have to stop trying to fit ourselves into a number box, because we just don't think or operate like that. And if we continue to try to do that, we will be the hot rod spinning our wheels. It doesn't matter how much power and energy that you've got, you will just keep going in circles, and you'll find yourself here in the same spot today in 10 years from now if you don't change the approach in which you are tackling your business. It isn't about setting a number to make $1 million. It's about setting an intention toward that creativity and freedom, and getting clear on the avenues that are going to help you stay focused and bring you that monetization, whether it's a YouTube channel, whether it's selling a pre-made journal on Amazon, whether it's whatever. There's a number of different things that you can do to continue to keep that momentum and that inspired action going, that also continues to pay you. And that's what gives you the space and the freedom to live a life that you love and to live inside that inspired action. So I hope that has offered some insight today, because I think it's something that really needs to be explored and that isn't really talked about, because most of the gurus out there are numbers focused, and that's why they are succeeding, because that's how they do it. But if it's not you, you will continue to flounder. You'll give them your money and you'll be in the same place in 10 years from now. Let's not let that happen. I'll see you the next time. Take care.